the Vision by SDF. So this is the Vision part 1. I'm gonna move on to the part 2. We get a summary of all that info. This is the summary. So what's going on here? Shall we begin? As we communicate more, I feel saddened that misunderstandings seem to increase due to my lack of communication skills. However, despite making mistakes, I created this channel with the intention of speaking more often and sharing my thoughts with all of you. So I'd like to take this opportunity to explain in detail what we are planning over the next month or so. Let's say over the next month. Down there. As mentioned previously, we want to use the semi-wipe as a time to organize and streamline many of the things that have been developed so far. However, this is not about turning the game into something that merely reflects my own personal preferences. Semi-wipe is a time to organize and streamline development. Semi-wipe. What? The changes are not about turning the game into SDF's personal preference. Okay, well, just so we're clear, you said above that he makes games for players who are similar to himself. I mean, if you're making a game for your own preferences, that's fine. Like, just like say it, you know. Game went from 11 to 10K to 9K after the announcement. Wait, what are you talking about? The game's at 3K players right now. I don't know if you knew that. I believe that for this game to gradually grow its player base, the gameplay loop from the moment someone first starts playing must be smooth, minimizing any friction or discomfort players may feel along the way. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down, and we're gonna talk about it in detail, but I want to get all of it down, and then we can talk about it and refute how I feel about it. So, from the moment new players start, game must be smooth, frictionless, and minimize discomfort. This is a big issue I have, but we're gonna talk about it in a second. We'll talk about it in a second. From that perspective, there are currently 3 key areas we believe are most important to address: improving the experience for solo players, strengthening the meaning and satisfaction of looting in the current setup, and properly tuning the combat system that players can always maintain a sense of hope for victory regardless of the situation. Okay. 3 key areas most important. Real. What was it? It was improve solo experience, strengthen loot satisfaction, and tune combat system for let's tune combat system. The problem lies in the fact that the approach we've been taking to achieve this has been too extreme. Right now, everything is so entangled that trying to find the right balance feels like tuning a chimera. The approach we've been taking to achieve this has been too extreme. Okay, well, we've been saying that for years. Now, acknowledge approach has been too extreme. Okay. Why we want to first reset everything to completely plain slate, clearly define our direction and guiding principles, and then carefully, precisely reintroduce the elements we already have or have developed. We no longer want to waste time in this area unnecessarily. Okay, so plain blank slate. I'll say plain slate, like you said, plain slate. Defined direction. Reintroduce elements already developed. No longer wasting time in combat balance, right? So they're gonna pick something and stay with it, which is fine with me. In that process, we want to accurately identify and address the things we haven't been able to verify or fully examine until now. Okay, using this mini wipe to identify things I don't know, overlooked. We are fully committed to find a solution that can satisfy solo players. If the current matchmaking system where various groups type play together cannot provide satisfaction, we will confidently bring back the solo queue. In fact, we would then shift our focus towards fine-tuning dungeon balance and design specifically for solo play. Shift our focus towards fine-tuning the dungeon balance and design specifically for solo play to make it more engaging and enjoyable. 1, to satisfy solo players. If current matchmaking teaming doesn't work, we'll shift focus towards fine-tuning the dungeon balance and design specifically, oh my god, for solo players. we plan to enhance the sense of satisfaction in looting. We already wrote that. Give the act of obtaining loot more meaning. Whether it means reintroducing random modifiers or adapting the approach previously used for unique items in our new form. Our goal is clear: to ensure that players can feel truly rewarded through loot within a structure that doesn't require adding more gear brackets beyond normal and high roller, yet still allows for more meaningful gear progression and gaps. Plans to either reintroduce modifiers, random gear modifiers, or adapting approach previously used for unique items. So I think what he means is that like every piece of gear will have one role, and the higher quality the gear is, the higher quality the one role will be. SDF Vision turning the game into a roguelike. Yeah, he already said he wanted to be like that. You're also working to build a combat foundation that allows for hope even in situations where a player is outnumbered. I want every player in a party, regardless of their gear or skill level, to have the potential to enjoy the game. This doesn't simply mean ensuring balanced matchmaking between strangers, creating situations where even if your friend is less skilled or under-geared, you still have a real chance to carry or clutch the fight, making the overall experience more hopeful, enjoyable, and positive for everyone. Okay, so once combat system that allows 1vx or carrying your team. If skilled? It doesn't actually say if you're skilled, but we'll see. Maybe it just means if you're playing Ranger. However, if carrying or clutching is only theoretically possible but rarely achievable in practice, then parties with weaker players will end up repeatedly failing, and that group will inevitably struggle to enjoy the game over time with weaker player. He's saying that if somebody's sandbagging your team, you'll lose over and over. And then you guys will all be miserable if you can't carry. So we just said that. We already said that. Basically, he's just saying that he wants you to be able to carry your new players. Like if you invite a new player to the game and play with them, he doesn't want you to automatically lose every fight you get into. Is what he's saying. He wants you to be able to carry them in case they're just bad. I don't disagree with that. It seems fine as long as you can balance it. If carrying or clutching is only theoretically possible but rarely achievable in practice, then parties with weaker players will end up... Oh, we read that. Shit, sorry. To enable real moments of carry and clutch potential, I believe there must be tools or mechanics that allow players to reduce incoming damage to zero. Whether it's consistently creating 1v1 situations through map positioning, eliminating threats before taking hits, or using abilities like guarding to fully block damage. These are the kind of mechanics that make such possible. Eliminating threats before taking hits is literally Ranger. Just one-shotting people before they can hit you back. Once all classes to be able to 100% damage mitigate, either through positioning, burst damage, range, or blocking. Right now the system might feel somewhat extreme, but I've confirmed that this kind of combat is indeed achievable. This is why I said I'm somewhat satisfied with the current state. Doesn't mean it's perfect or finished, but it simply means that we've reached a point where I see the potential to evolve this combat foundation in a way that aligns with the ideals I've been pursuing, while also creating an experience that players can enjoy and find meaningful and fair. I've confirmed this kind of combat is achievable. Somewhat satisfied with the current state. That doesn't mean it's perfect or finished. It means that we've reached a point where I see the potential to evolve this combat foundation in a way that aligns with the ideals I've been pursuing. Wants to evolve current foundation to this goal. A lot of words for that message. We will do our utmost to successfully accomplish the task mentioned earlier within the remaining period. Additionally, we will strive to complete the promised content and new systems with high quality and deliver them to you accurately. I sincerely apologize for those who experienced inconvenience due to my extreme approach to problem solving. Please understand our ultimate goal is to create a comfortable and enjoyable environment for all players who love the game. There's nothing to say there. It's just, okay, he's just wrapping it up. Nothing burger. Definitely a lot less than the first one. Shocked that they had a system. All right. So, yeah. Let's go over it. So, basically what we have here is over the next month, we didn't really get a lot of information about over the next month. It's like down here. Semi-wipe is the time to organize and streamline development. Okay, so basically we're all playing a game that's basically in holding right now. We all know that. Everyone knows this semi-wipe was going to be a nothing burger. Changes are not about turning the game into SDS personal preference. I mean, if they are, just say it, bro. Like, it's like I don't know. It kind of seems like above he said he makes the game for players who are similar to himself. And if that's true, then you're kind of making the game based on your own personal preferences. And if that's also true, it's fine. But like, let's just air the laundry, right? Get the, you know, dry everything out. Let's get it out in the sun and then move past it. Anyways, actually, if he said that, you know that Discord be on fire. From the moment new players start, game must be smooth, frictionless, and minimize discomfort. Okay, so this bothered me a lot. Survival games, by their nature, are not smooth. They are full of friction, and they are very uncomfortable. That is why it's a survival extraction game. The survival is in the title. If we are going to totally change the genre of the game, we need a message telling us that we are in fact changing the official genre that this game is under. Like, it's a PvP game. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be frictionless. It's going to be uncomfortable. That is all PvP games. That is all extraction games. That's what the game is about. You get your butt kicked, and then you slowly and incrementally get better. As you get better, you are literally being drip fed dopamine over and over every time you get better at the game until you actually feel like you are pretty good at the game, right? Like, this is the advance. This is what feels good about survival games, right? Every run you learn something. Every run you get better. This is you even if you don't learn something, maybe you get out with something good, right? Like, it's all connected. It's not like, this isn't Call of Duty, right? This isn't an arena shooter. You don't run in brainlessly, click on people's heads, and then when you die, you're like, oh well, and then just respawn instantly, right? This is not the game that the Dark and Darker is. The system would only work if it's PvE. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them focusing on PvE, but I think that the more complex a survival game systems are, and the more difficult it is, the more players you are going to retain. Because as many players cry about the difficulty, those same players are not interested in playing your game in the first place. They're not. They don't stick around. The people that this type of game attracts are the people that are like sweaty, that want to learn something new and master it. They want to feel incrementally better every raid. This is what brought me to Dark and Darker. This is why I made all those videos about learning longsword, right? I was focusing on learning a new skill in the game, and that brought me enjoyment. What's an arena shooter? Quake should be in the category. Quake is an arena shooter. Yeah. Kurikamishi. Gamers like challenges. That's why Dark Souls games are popular for single players, while extraction, looter, survivals are competitive for multiplayer guys. Yep. We already have Overwatch. We have League of Legends. We have what do you call it? Oh god, what's the third person League of Legends? On Steam, Valve's game. D something. Oh my god. Skibbity. Deadlock. We have Deadlock. We have CS:GO. We have all these games. What we don't want is another game that we already have, right? We want Dark and Darker. That's what we want. That's what we came here for. And like, it is so clear to me that this game cannot survive by emulating the most boring aspects of other games. Smite? Yeah, Smite, whatever. Yeah, it's just like, bro, come on. They're removing everything you fell in love with, playtest too. Yeah. So no matter what game you make, you will have a vocal majority crying about the game, whining about the game, raging about the game, asking you to change something stupid in the game. The game's too hard. I load in and get spawn rushed. It's not fair. Like, you know why that this is the vocal majority? Because the people happy with the game are playing the game, and they're not spam posting Discord or Reddit because the game is fun. Now that the game is not fun, everyone is spam posting in Discord and Reddit, right? But like, you're going to get overwhelmingly negative feedback regardless, because the people that are happy are less likely to say anything. I mean, this is like feedback 101. You will always get more negative feedback than positive feedback. Period. So it's how feedback works. I think there's like a study. It's like, if someone receives a negative experience at a restaurant, they're like 9 out of 10 times more likely to leave feedback than the person that had a good experience. It's just how it is. Thank you for this sub, Adeals. Tarkov player accounts destroy arena breakouts because Tarkov's more hardcore and niche. Dark and Darker needs to maintain that niche and skill gap, make it work in the future. Yeah. All the old players in Dark and Darker are gonna leave, bro. That we don't like it's boring. The friction is what makes the game fun. Vocal minority and silent majority. Okay. When I said vocal majority, I just meant of all the majority of people that are actually vocalizing their thoughts in the game. Like there's like some people that are like, yeah, the game's great, and then there's a majority of people that are just whining about it. I know what you mean though. Yeah, I think I wanted to try. I was thinking about trying Arena Breakout, man, but I just don't want to really play like a mobile game port. I saw Landmark playing it. I mean, it looked okay. I just not like too interesting, you know. I would play Tarkov more, but damn, the cheaters ruined that game, bro. All right. Anyways, I gave my thoughts on that, and I think it's an important like thing that we have to understand. Anyways, moving on. This is the 3 key areas. Most important: improve solo experience, strengthen loot satisfaction, and tune combat system. So they want to improve the solo experience, they want to make loot feel better, and they want to tune the combat system. Okay, whatever. I don't care about the solo experience. Being a player that 99% plays solo, I don't at this point. Just make a good game, man. Just make a good game. Tarkov PvE is kind of fun. Single player Tarkov mod is much better than Tarkov PvE, but that's not something I can stream just because there's people want to say PvE. People want to see PvP in Tarkov, not PvE. Played Battlefront 2 earlier, and the chat's being spammed by politics bots. Weird. He acknowledges that the approach has been too extreme. I don't even like this message anymore, man. I don't like the message where he's like, yeah, I goofed. It's like, bro, you've been goofing for a while. Like, I don't know. It feels like, you know, like when someone keeps like doing something and they keep apologizing for it, and eventually the apology doesn't mean anything. I get that feeling, and it doesn't feel good. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Or if you're George Bush, you can't fool me again. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone has ever made Tarkov SP mod fun for viewers. It's always like watching a silent playthrough. Well, yeah. I mean, I played SP Tarkov on stream. I think twice. It's all right. Don't get the same viewers you do if you play it like multiplayer. So he reset the game to a plain slate. He wants a defined direction, and then reintroduce elements already developed. So he's gonna bring back stuff you've seen before onto this blank slate. So get ready for that. He didn't say anything about developing new systems, guys. 149 messages saying sorry and 81 saying apologize. Nice. And once he's done with this right here, with the direction and reintroducing the elements to set the combat approach balance, he said he's no longer gonna waste time with like redefining the combat anymore. So this is the one, guys. He's not going back. He's using this mini wipe to identify things overlooked. So he's using this currently to gather information. We already knew that. He wants to satisfy solo players. You will never satisfy everyone, ever. And I don't know how you're gonna satisfy solo players without basically removing the remaining players from the game. Vault Breakers, I heard of it. Playtest on 3rd, Midnight Walker's playtest on the 4th. Why is everybody's playtest drop at the same time? Is the point of no return? Yeah. We need a logical contradiction counter? Oh god. If the current matchmaking slash teaming system doesn't work, he said he will shift focus towards fine-tuning the dungeon balance and design specifically for solo players. So, I don't know if this is a language thing, but I think he means that if he can't balance the game around trios and find a solution for solo players to exist, he will balance the entire game around solos, is what I'm getting from this, which is crazy. Flip-flop? Yeah. I don't want them to balance Dark and Darker around solos. Anything I like about this dislike about the game currently, quest materials don't have a decent drop rate. Spider Silk, Rotten Fluid, primitive trinkets are impossible. Primitive trinkets, what are those? You talk about the primitive bracelets or whatever from the kobolds? If you go on high roller, you find a lot of them. I know, do that, add solo mode for solo players. Game couldn't handle any more queues right now. Solo queue will have solo tuning. They could just do what Destiny did and have different scaling for PvE and PvP. Then again, PvE and PvP are basically completely separate unless you play Gambit. I mean, if you play Gambit, yeah, so it's just separate PvE, PvP tuning. They have enough devs to make solo trios balanced separately. It's all gonna get bottlenecked. It's gonna get bottlenecked for sure. All right. Man, designing the game for specifically for solo players sounds crazy. It sounds like another nothing wipe. Can barely clear my spawn module in HR. I suck at PvE still. Hey man, that means you have nothing. You have nothing, nowhere to go but up, bro. Now you have the entire game's worth of learning ahead of you. That must feel amazing. Instead of just being like tired of all of it. All right. Plans to either reintroduce random gear modifiers or adapting approach previously used for unique items. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to bring back gear modifiers through the gem cutter. Is what they said before. They wanted to bring back random modifiers with the gemsmith or gem skibbity, or adapting the approach for unique items. So I think he's saying like maybe you're going to get like a green item that has +1 strength, like a random roll on it, one random roll. And if it's green, it's like +1. If it's blue, it's +2. If it's like legendary, it's +3. Unique +4. Like something like that. What I'm to understand. Like one bonus roll. Which also could possibly work, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. My idea was this. Of the one I've said like 30 times. Once combat system that allows 1vx or carrying your team if skilled. He didn't say if skilled, but I'm gonna put those words in his mouth. If skilled. So he says he wants a system where you can bring in new players in your party and not get sandbagged into losing every fight. And he wants you to be able to carry your team, you know, have a chance to win if you're good. Okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you should be able to win fights if you're good. Barb gets life after death on skill activation. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Honestly, why not? Whatever. Give Barb life after death on skill activation. Who cares? Your green fine cuirass always has some bonus modifiers on it. I don't know. Oh, it has the same bonus modifiers on it. I see. Maybe. Wants all classes to be able to 100% damage mitigate, either through positioning, burst damage, ranged, or blocking. Basically, he said through positioning, like map positioning and knowledge, or dealing so much damage that they die before they touch you, which I'm assuming means burst, which is like rogue or ranged, or blocking, fighter. We already have all of that. The problem is that ranged is too good right now. He wants fair 1v3s and still gutted the longsword buggy parry damage. Yeah. Barb can use more all-in skills like the life after death skill will give a stronger identity. Yeah. That'd be cool. What about a barbarian skill that for 6 seconds makes it so you physically can't die and you get 10% move speed? But if you don't kill something within those 10 seconds or 6 seconds, you die. Be kind of interesting, right? Like if you kill something, then you heal up or something. But if you don't kill something, you die. That'd be pretty crazy. Maybe on YouTube, yeah. Like ultimate skills, maybe. We'll see. I don't know, man. I think the game should become more granular. I think we should focus on the everyday like room to room dungeon crawling experience. Well, I haven't heard the word dungeon crawler come out of SDF's like fingertips in like how long, man? How long's it been, bro? So we have a lot of contradictory stuff. I'm still amazed that we don't have quivers because rangers are too strong, and they're being punished for being too strong with having less inventory spaces. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not so sure about it, but whatever. Add a wizard ability to instantly cast all remaining spell charges of one type in one burst. 6x fireballs. What? No. Why would you give any class the ability to kill an entire team instantly at range? The hell? Still so much potential in Dark and Darker. You have to give the job to confident people. Okay, so just so we all know, no one's gonna fire SDF, guys, because he owns it. He owns Dark and Darker. There is no one at the company above SDF, and it's not publicly traded. So he would have to fire himself. What about when a party member dies and the team's not a duo? Or effect 5% armor, magic resist, and move speed. Solo 7%. I don't know. I like the idea of everybody getting the heal on kill the barbarian has, like 20 or 30% HP, max HP on kill. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Well, only if you kill someone with a melee weapon. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you kill someone, so take away the perk from barbarian and give it to all melee classes, all melee weapons. If you kill someone with a melee weapon, you heal 30% HP. And they just buff all the ranger weapon damage. Why is it too strong after buffing them? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. This kill 100% HP heal, lol. You gotta suplex him. All right. So like, here's another thing that's been bothering me lately. I don't know if I can show this on stream. Hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing there right now. Okay. All right. So like, I don't know why this has been like annoying me. Cause you guys remember You guys remember like when my channel was like, when I first started Dark and Darker, I made like, well, I didn't make it, my like Pascal did, but like lots of art and fan art and stuff of Dark and Darker, and we were part of like the art community challenge where we put in money to give a reward to the artists who made fan art for Dark and Darker. We did all that, and lately the freaking Discord, man, the fan art channel has been bad. It's really bad. Like, it's really bad. There's like, the fan art channel is a smoldering mess. This is not fan art. This is not fan art. This is not fan art. I mean, it's just more, I'm gonna be honest, it's more pregnant goblin slop. Like, I don't give a shit about it. Not fan art. This is not fan art. This is not fan art. Yeah, this is fan art. This is kind of Gooner fan art, but it's fan art. This is AI slop. This is more pregnant goblin AI like slop. Not even AI, it's just shit. AI slop, AI slop, AI slop. This one's kind of funny, but it's not fan art. It should be down here in the memes. It should be in memes channel. Slop. This one, I mean, I guess this one could be counted as fan art, but not really. I guess that counts as fan art. This counts as fan art, kind of. Our page is all shitty memes, yeah. I mean, this one's good. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is like fan art that addresses the issue. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, people don't like loot being garbage now, right? But at least it's fan art, and at least it's funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this should be removed. This one's great. Yeah, it's good. It's funny. This is fan art. Okay. I guess that's fan art, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this counts as fan art, but it's funny. Crack gems. Alright. AI slop. This is Night Rain fan art, but I like Night Rain, so it checks out. Damn, he really finna rock my shit. Okay, fan art. Fan art. Bro, this stuff was posted like a week ago. What are we even looking at, bro? That's not fan art, that's cosplay, but close enough. This is old fan art. This is Hero Forge, Hero Foundry. This is Gooner slop, which, like, I don't know what the hell is happening in this picture. I tried to figure out what's happening in this picture, and I don't even like, what is happening here, bro? Is this a vampire steak? What are you licking, bro? You're freak, dude. Alien hominid? I don't know. Gert? AI slop. S tier fan art. What the fuck is this, man? What is that? We got this. Anime overdose. Okay. Oh, I see. He's posting the Gooner slop. Brushing your teeth with a lightsaber? Yeah. He's talking about this crap. So this is fan art, but damn, bro, like, you're really kind of going out there for them Gooner crowd. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know about that, man. All right, anyways, get the idea. Like, bro, it's not fan art. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know why. If it was Dark and Darker, he wouldn't be wearing a helmet. That's how it is. It's just AI slop, though. You can see all the AI touches, obviously. Dark and Darker fan art, yeah. I mean, this is good. It's not fan art, though. This is just a picture he copied off the internet and then renamed it. My point is, Dark and Darker fan art used to be like good, but now it's just 99% because it's not fan art. This is good. I mean, this isn't fan art. It's like SDF rage bait, but at least it's cute. I think it's AI though, like AI slop. Dark and Darker fan art used to be good, just like the game. Yeah. Well, like nobody wants to like open Dark and Darker like Discord up for the first time and look at this shit and be like, oh yeah, this community is healthy. Bro, like moderate the Discord. What the hell? You can't even. Okay, listen, guys. I don't get like political on this channel, but I'm gonna go over fighter chat real quick. Are you serious? You telling me that we can't say the D word? We are moderated so heavily we can't even say the D word, but they don't even take a look at the art channel. We don't even bother looking at the art channel. Why would we? No one goes here. I'm on moderation abuse. Automod goes hard. Democracy is the best D word. It is. Obviously these people never played Helldivers. What the hell? Out of all the slop you have gone past here, you have maybe gone past like 8 fan art, and that's including the Gooner fan art. Yeah. What the fuck? Why can you say communism, but you can't say democracy? What? What? I'm sorry, excuse me? Well, on the March 10th on the fan art channel? Why? What the fuck? How the fuck? I am actually, for the first time, honestly about to crash out right now. And not in a funny way. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I like how the guy that says the game deserves to die is Grayson in my chat on YouTube. What are we doing? Are you serious? Are you serious? What? Are you real? Are you real? Is this real? Is this real? There's no way. There's no way. Try democracy again. America bad. What the actual? That's demo crazy. What the fuck? What is this, bro? Goonionism, yeah. Bro, there's no way. Oh, did we unblock it? Oh, I'm blocked. Trolled? Oh. Wait, how did I get trolled? How did you type it? Get auto banned for triggering auto mods? When I tried this, I got timed out for circumventing the chat filter. Just for you. It was Russian. Is there a character in here that I don't see that's not English? You got banned for typing democracy. I don't believe you. Spell it with a 0. Or just deleted it. Amogus. Alright. His O is a Russian character. Okay. So he cheated. And then he deleted his message. If a mod deleted the message, that'd be hilarious. Wasn't me, that was mods. What is this? What is this character? It looks exactly like a normal O. Bro, I'm about to get like unpartnered for this. Alright. Well, glad we sorted that out. That is so sad, man. Change the language of your keyboard. I'm gonna like ask the wardens about that one. I'm gonna ask why the only government system that is banned in the Dark and Darker Discord is democracy. That's crazy, bro. Bro, I feel tired after that. There's no way. I had something planned for all of us too. I had something planned for everybody. A tavern master came in a fighter chat. Oh, I see. You're that close to getting unpartnered? If I got unpartnered over that, it'd be really sad. You're threatening to add more words to the filter? I just don't understand. It's weird, right? Are you? Oh my god. I couldn't even tell the tavern masters why we're even in there. Because I couldn't say Gooner. I tried to tell them the fan art channel is full of Gooner art and the word Gooner is banned. All right. Anyways, Laura's cool, but he's sick to chat on the Discord. Yeah, but there's like 200 people watching right now, and I don't want to imply that anyone should go bully anyone in the Discord. Even if people think that's what should happen or something like that. Like, I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the filter in that Discord is ridiculous. The fan art channel needs to be moderated. Period. But I'm not implying that anyone should go like bully anyone. Where was I? Oh yeah, I gotta hide the frickin' the Discord. Anyways, fighter chat's on fire now. Thanks a lot, everybody. You ruined it. All right.